welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the penultimate 1A stage contest of the 2016 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. The contest will be featuring Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School, St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, Lolobi, and St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School is represented by
Nan we're taking our final year.
Eliza JB final year.
You're welcome, ladies.
Thank you, Mom.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, you are a seeded school.
Yes, please.
Last year, your seniors told us that it was your 50th anniversary. How did those celebrations go?
So everything was good. Everything. We had fun and all.
Had fun.
Yes, yes.
You plan to take the cup there for your celebration?
But we couldn't take it.
All right. The plan for this year?
All right. We've come back to make the glory of the latter house better than the former. So expect more from us.
All right. Best wishes to you. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, Lolobi. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School is represented by
Oh, Marcel, Form 3.
Chubangan Moses, Form 3.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are fine.
You're fine.
Good. Please help me out. The pronunciation of the Lolo.
Lolobi.
Lolo B.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying. All right. You are coming to us from the preliminary stage.
Yes.
How did your contest go?
Actually, we met with Akachi and then Fijai, and we had second. But fortunately for us, we are among the leading losing schools. So we made it to the 1A seat.
All right. And your plans for today?
We hope that by the grace of God, we turn our destinies around.
All right. Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School. St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School is represented by
Kelvin Kusiminta, final year.
Philemon Kwesibedu, second year.
All right. You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
You're doing very great. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Now, you're coming to us from the prelims.
Yes, please.
How did that contest go?
During the prelims, we lost to Seminary SHS, and we ended up being part of the high scoring losing schools. And now you're here.
All right, great. So your plans for the day?
This time we strike out on different paths, so we wish to win.
You wish to win.
Yes, please.
Best wishes to you. Viewers, our contestants are ready. Before I take my seat, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company, and Eduanehine, locally produced rice by Wenko. Thank you. My beautiful fabric is from GTP. Thank you. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is our round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. Once a school ranks and answers correctly, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with Archbishop Porter Girls. Your question. Explain the difference between vaporization and sublimation. Liza.
Please, vaporization is the process by which a sample or substance moves from the liquid state to the gaseous state, while sublimation is the process by which a substance moves from the solid state to the gaseous state without passing through the liquid state.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Vaporization refers to change of a solid or liquid, either one, to the vapor or gaseous phase, whereas sublimation, as you said correctly, is what we have. All right, St. Hubert, what is the main aim of the kinetic theory of gases or matter? What does it try to do? Yes, Philemon.
The main aim of the kinetic theory of matter or gas is to show us that matter is made up of basic or fundamental particles, and also it's also trying to show us the reason why like some occurrences like diffusion and it's also okay.
I'm not going to accept it for a bonus. Yes, Eliza?
The kinetic theory of matter illustrates that gases are made up of tiny particles and they move in constant random motion.
I'm not accepting it. Okay, what it does is to try to explain the simple relationships among the physical properties of gases. Simple relationships. All right. Now that we know that, St. Mary's, name the 4 parameters or properties that are related in the ideal gas law. Yes, Moses.
Pressure, temperature, volume, and a mole.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. It's the molar quantity. The last one is the molar quantities. All right, so pressure, volume, temperature, and molar quantities. Next set, 30 seconds. Archbishop Porter Girls. Water exits a small hole at the bottom of a large tank with speed 4 meters per second. Find the depth of water in the tank. Liza?
4 meters. 4 meters.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 0.8 meters. St. Hubert, find the speed of efflux from a small hole 5 meters below the surface of water in a large tank. Yes, Philemon.
40 meters per second.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 10 meters per second. St. Mary's. Water exits a small hole at the bottom of a large tank containing water to a depth of 3.2 meters. Find the speed of water from a hose with the same diameter as the hole, which supplies water to the tank to maintain the depth of water. Yes, Moses.
6.4 meters per second.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 8 meters per second. Which of the following mineral nutrients is most bound to the soil? Your options. A, phosphorus. B, calcium. C, iron. D, potassium. Nah,
Phosphorus.
that's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is iron. Say, Hubert, which of the following mineral nutrients easily gets leached out of the soil? Your options. A, phosphorus. B, calcium. C, magnesium. And D, nitrate. Yes, Calvin.
Nitrate.
Yes. St. Mary's. The seedlings in a maize farm were found to have thin, lanky growth with reddish leaves and poor root development. The soil in the farm lacks which of these minerals? Your options. A, sulfur. B, phosphorus. C, potassium. D, iron. Yes, Moses?
Phosphorus.
You are right. Find a number n such that, that's the preamble. Archbishop Porter, 6 less than 7 times the number is equal to 15. Yes, Na?
N is 3.
Yes. Say Hubert with the same preamble. Twice the difference of the number and 6 equals 8. Yes, Philemon.
N is 10.
Yes. With the same preamble, St. Mary's. 8 less the product of 5 and the difference of the number and 4 is thrice the number. Which of you? Yes, Eliza.
N is equal to 14.
You're right. One kilogram of bauxite after processing yields 306 grams of alumina. What is the percentage aluminium in the bauxite, assuming in the processing of the bauxite to alumina, no aluminium is lost? Atomic mass for aluminium is 27.0. For oxygen, it's 16.0. For bonus, the right answer is 16.2%. Say, Hubert, a gold-bearing rock is found to contain 1.05 times 10 to the power negative 2% of gold. How many grams of gold can be obtained from 10 kilograms of the rock, assuming the processing is 100% efficient? Yes, Philemon.
10.5 kilogram.
That's incorrect. Yes, Marcel.
1.05 kilogram.
Oh, dear. No. The right answer is 1.05 grams. If it's possible to get that much gold, that would be a nice thing for all of us. Chromium may be obtained by reduction of its oxide, Cr2O3, with carbon at high temperatures. If 304 grams of impure oxide yielded only 187.2 grams of chromium, what was the percentage purity of the oxide? Atomic mass for chromium is 52, for oxygen it's 16. For bonus. The right answer is 90%. Convert to SI base units, and please give your answer very carefully. Archbishop Porter girls. Newton meter per second. Yes, Na?
Kilogram meter per second squared per second cube.
No. Yes, which of you, Philemon?
Kilogram meter square per second square.
No. The right answer, kilogram meter squared per second cubed. Your major question with the same preamble. Electron volts. For bonus. Which of you now?
Coulomb ampere ohm.
Pardon?
Coulomb ampere ohm.
No. The right answer, kilogram meter squared per second squared. St. Mary's, volt per meter. Moses.
Yes. Ampere ohm per meter.
That's incorrect, for a bonus. Kilogram meter per ampere per second cubed. All right, Archbishop Porter girls. What is the probability that the offspring of a homozygous dominant individual and a homozygous recessive individual will exhibit the dominant phenotype? Eliza?
3/4.
That's incorrect, for a bonus. The right answer is 100%, or 1. Say, Hubert, in order to explain how traits can disappear and reappear in a certain pattern from generation to generation, what did Mendel propose? Yes, Calvin?
It says any one of a pair of character may combine with other pair of another character.
I'm not accepting. For a bonus. He proposed the law of segregation. All right, St. Mary's. An individual heterozygous for a trait and an individual homozygous recessive for the same trait are crossed and produce many offspring. The offspring will exhibit how many phenotypes? Yes, Moses?
2 phenotypes.
Yes. Last set of questions. You have 30 seconds and a short preamble. The preamble is this. Evaluate the definite integral. Archbishop Porter girls. Integral from 0 to 2 of x cubed minus x dx. Eliza?
8.
That's incorrect. Yes, Philemon?
2.
Yes. Integral from 0 to 3 of x squared minus 1 dx. Yes, Philemon?
6.
Yes. St. Mary's, with the same preamble, integral from -1 to 1 of 2x minus 1 dx. Yes, Moses.
2.
That's incorrect. Yes, Calvin.
-2.
Yes. And that's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the good life of agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 4 points. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School has 7 points. St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School has 10 points. 4 more rounds to go. Let me encourage all to work even harder. Round 2. This is the round which is also known as the speed race. Questions in this round are thrown to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Archbishop Porter Girls? Thank you. Yours, St. Mary's. Thank you. And yours, St. Hubert. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to present your answer. Best wishes to all schools. This first set of questions, maximum of 30 seconds each. Find the domain of the function y is equal to x plus 1 all over the expression x squared plus 1. Yes, Philemon.
X is said that x is a member of real numbers, except x is equal to +1 or -1.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you? Raise your hand.
Okay.
Moses.
X is such that x belongs to all real values of y.
All real values of y. No, I'm not accepting that. Yes, Liza.
X is such that x is equal to all real numbers.
Okay. Find the range of the function y is equal to 1 over the expression x plus 1. Yes, Eliza.
Y is such that y is a member of all real numbers and y is not equal to 1.
That's incorrect. Yes,
Y is
Philemon.
said that y is a member of all numbers, except y is equal to 0.
Is equal to 0, no.
Okay.
Yes,
X
Moses.
said that x belongs to all real numbers except y is equal to 0.
No. What was the x doing in all of that? All right, so it's y is such that y is not equal to 0. Find the domain of the function y is equal to x squared plus 1 all over the expression x squared minus 1. All right, Philemon.
X is said that x is a member of real numbers, except x is equal to +1 and -1.
That is not correct. All right, which of you, Moses?
X is such that X belongs to all real numbers except X is equal to 1.
That is incorrect. Did they make it? Okay, go ahead. Liza.
X is such that X is a member of all real numbers.
No. The right answer, you have to be clear with this. X is such that X is not equal to plus or minus 1. Find the energy consumed when a 500-watt electrical appliance is operated for 100 seconds. Yes, Philemon.
5 times 10 exponent 4 joules.
Yes. The magnitude of the average force on an object undergoing a collision that lasts 50 milliseconds is 20 newtons. Find the magnitude of the change of the linear momentum of the object. Yes, Eliza.
The magnitude for the linear momentum is 4 times 10 is the power -1 kilogram per meter.
No. Which of you, Philemon?
It's 0.1 Newton seconds.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 1 Newton second. 1. Next one. A stationary 5 nanocoulomb point charge and a stationary negative 5 nanocoulomb point charge are separated by 20 centimeters. Find the electric potential on the line joining them 10 centimeters from the positive charge. Zero. Arrange the following in the correct order by which inhaled air would pass through the following structures: alveolus, bronchi, bronchioles, larynx, nasal cavity, pharynx. Calvin.
Nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, bronchi, bronchio, and alveolus.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? St. Mary's. Okay, which of you?
Nasal cavity. Okay. Nasal cavity. Bronchus. Nasal cavity. Larynx. Bronchus. Alveoli.
No. Go ahead, Eliza.
Nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, bronchus, and alveoli.
No. If you had been patient, I would have finished my list. What I was going to say was alveolus, bronchi, bronchioles, larynx, nasal cavity, pharynx, and trachea. You didn't give me a chance to say the trachea, so you were all missing that. The right answer: nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, and then alveolus. A leaf is detached from a plant and tested with iodine. The leaf turns dark blue. Why is this result not sufficient evidence to confirm that photosynthesis had taken place in the leaf? Yes, Philemon.
This result is not sufficient to show that photosynthesis takes place in the leaf, though this result is used to confirm the presence of starch in the leaf. The starch could have been manufactured maybe a long time ago, or maybe it could have been obtained through a different means or something.
Yes, that's true. The reactions of extracellular digestion are the breaking down of molecules with the help of water. What collective name is given to the enzymes that participate in the process? Yes, Moses.
Hydrolysis.
No. Yes, Philemon.
Extracellulase.
No. Oh, they are simply hydrolytic enzymes. Hydrolytic enzymes. Give the systematic name for the monomer of polystyrene. Yes, Eliza.
Phenylethyl.
Phenolphthalein.
Yes. What is the common trade name of the polymer made from chloroethene? Yes, Eliza?
Polyvinyl chloride.
Yes. Complete the sentence by filling in the blank. 1,2-ethane-diol is a useful co-monomer in the synthesis of blank. They made it. Okay, go ahead, Moses.
Nylon.
No. The right answer is polyester, and that's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School has 7 points. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 11 points. St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School has 16 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes to present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A. If x plus 1 is a factor of f of x, which is equal to 2x cubed plus ax squared minus 5x minus 2, find the value of a. B. Show that x minus 2 is another factor of f of x. C. Find the remainder r when f of x is divided by x plus 2. And finally, D. Factorize f of x completely. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your answers and present them on the boards. contestants have presented their answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in mathematics. So we've been given a function f of x to be 2x cubed plus ax squared minus 5x minus 2, and we've been told that that x plus 1 is a factor of f of x, and so we should find the value of a for the first part, a. All right, so if x plus 1 is a factor, then f of negative 1 should give us 0. So we substitute negative 1 for x into this function. We get negative 2 plus a plus 5 minus 2 is equal to 0, and we solve for a. A has to be negative 1, 2 points for this. The second part is to show that x minus 2 is another factor of f of x. In this case, we need to substitute 2 for x, right? So if x is equal to 2, then we should have 0 for it to be a factor. So we take the same function f of x and we substitute 2 for x. We'll get 16 minus 4 minus 10 minus 2, and this is equal to 16 minus 16. This is 0. Okay, so for doing this, you get 2 points. And now you have to conclude, right? So x minus 2 has to be a factor of f of x. For that conclusion, 1 point. Now the third part, C. We have to find the remainder r when f of x is divided by x plus 2. If you are dividing by x plus 2, then you need to find f of negative 2. F of negative 2 to get the remainder. So f of negative 2, we simply substitute negative 2 for x in our original f of x, and we get 2 multiplied by negative 8 minus 4 plus 10 minus 2. And this is negative 16 plus 4, and this is negative 12. 2 points for doing this. Finally, now that we have found, we already know 2 of the factors, you have to factorize f of x completely. All right, so you take advantage that you know 2 of the factors, and then you find the third one. There's a third one that goes with that. So f of x, which is 2x cubed minus x squared minus 5x minus 2, can be factorized as x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2 multiplied by 2x plus 1. 3 points for this, giving a total of 10 points. This is the suggested solution from our consultants. Now, contestants. Archbishop Porter girls. You started well, you started A, you were working. But the thing is, you decided to lump everything together. You are doing a lot of things, but I don't know which is A, which is B. You expect me to sort out. Is that it? Anyway, I'm feeling generous today, but you have all the answers. The answers are all there up until the C. You have all the answers there, just that they are not organized in the nice, systematic way I like. Had you done it correctly, you would have had 7, but I'm going to penalize you a point for disorganization of thinking. And that gives you 6 out of 10. St. Mary's and St. Hubert, similar situation for you. No problems for A, B, and C. When it gets to D, you didn't quite complete this work. And so you have each 7 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to present you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring an answer. If it's right, 2 full points. If it's incorrect, it fetches the penalty point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with St. Hubert, your statement. The property of cyclobutane that allows us to observe cis-trans isomerism in di-substituted cyclobutanes is the planar nature of the ring.
Okay. False.
You're right. St. Mary's. Cis-trans isomerism is a type of optical isomerism.
False.
Yes, Moses?
It's false.
Yes. Archbishop Porter, 1-butene and 2-butene belong to a type of stereoisomerism. Yes, Eliza?
False.
You're right. A concave mirror forms a real image of a real paraxial object that lies at a greater distance from the pole than the focal point. Yes, Philemon?
True.
Yes. A concave mirror can form a real image of a real paraxial object that lies at a smaller distance from the pole than the focal point. Moses?
It's false.
Yes. A concave mirror forms an upright diminished image of a real paraxial object. Eliza?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Members of the class Osteichthyes have skeletons of cartilage. Yes, Calvin?
False.
You're right. Members of the class Osteichthyes do not have jaws. Yes, Moses?
It's false.
Yes. The eggs of many sharks are released from the mother's body before fertilization. Yes, Eliza?
True.
No. Say, Hubert, the sum of the interior angles of a polygon of n sides is n minus 2 multiplied by 180 radians. Yes, Calvin?
False.
Yes. The sum of the interior angles of a polygon is always greater than the sum of its exterior angles. Yes, Moses?
It's false.
Yes. The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. Eliza?
True.
Yes. Normally, the batteries in traditional wristwatches and in our mobile phones are different types of primary voltaic cells. Yes, Calvin?
False.
Yes. In a voltaic cell with an external circuit, electrons flow from the anode to the cathode. Yes, Moses?
It's true.
Yes. In an electrolytic cell, the anode is the electrode connected to the positive pole of the battery. Liza?
True.
Yes. The gravitational pull of the moon on terrestrial oceans produces tidal bulges. Yes, Calvin?
True.
Yes. A tidal bulge only occurs on the side of the Earth facing the moon. Yes, Moses?
It's true.
No, that's a false statement. Because the mass of the sun is much larger than that of the moon, the tidal bulge produced by the gravitational pull of the sun on terrestrial oceans is greater than the tidal bulge produced by the gravitational pull of the moon. Eliza?
False.
Yes. Plants stop developing once they have matured. Yes, Calvin?
False.
Yes. Secondary tissues in plants form as a result of cell division in the plant's apical meristem. Yes, Moses?
It's false.
Yes. The conducting cells of phloem tissue are the tracheids. Eliza?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements comes with a short preamble. Preamble. To specify a triangle uniquely, the data required are... All right. Say, Hubert. 2 sides and any angle. Calvin?
True.
No. Say, Marys. 2 angles and any one side.
True.
Moses?
True.
Yes. With the same preamble. 3 sides. Yes, Eliza?
True.
That's right. And that's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 27 points. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School has 27 points. St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School has 36 points. Contestants, let's finish hard. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddles. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. If you solve it on the second clue, 4 points. If you solve it on the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to attempt the riddle, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Archbishop Porter Girls? Thank you. Yours, St. Mary's. Thank you. And yours, St. Hubert's. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. First one. To some people, I am a 1987 American science fiction action horror movie. The movie stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as the leader of an elite special forces team. Their mission was to rescue hostages from guerrilla territory in Central America. But I am one of the members of an interaction between 2 organisms of unlike species. To the ecologist, I am an animal that lives by preying on other organisms for food. Moses.
Predator.
You are right. That was the 5th and final clue. 3 points. I have a beautiful shiny black color. I am made up of diatomic molecules. A molecule may be a misnomer when applied to me because I'm a sparingly soluble ionic salt. I am precipitated when H2S gas is bubbled through a solution containing my cation. My cation is derived from the last element of group 4 or 14 of the periodic table. Moses?
Lead sulfide.
Yes. That was the 5th and final clue, 3 points. I am probably the most important fuel because many fuels can be traced to me. Even crude oil owes its existence to me. Moses?
Fossil fuels.
No. I continue. I fuel the sun and the most devastating explosive devices. So who am I? Yes, Philemon.
Hydrogen.
You are right. I read all the clues. 3 points. I am a type of angle. I tend to be of a large measure. I am definitely not an acute angle, and neither am I an obtuse angle. Yes, Calvin.
Reflex angle.
Yes. That was the third clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 27 points. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, Lolobi, has 33 points. St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School has 42 points. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. All the best. St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. Prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Best wishes. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still at the 1/8 stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you the last contest in this stage. That contest will feature University Practice Senior High School, Navrongo Senior High School, and Akachi Senior High Technical School. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company, and Eduanehine locally produced rice by Wenko. Thank you for joining us this time, and see you next time. Bye.